Hello, hello, and welcome to Old Dad's World. Hello, hello. Old Dad here. Well, the portals from, the mod or the add-ons or whatever, those portals, well, they ended up having trouble and they didn't update and they didn't work and I had people everywhere because I've been utilizing them, the portals. So, my son was messing around and he broke one while it was in limbo. So he did me a solid, and when I say he did me a solid, I'm talking real solid. He took my portal here and he made a whole nether situation for me. He took and set it up to where I had the full nether thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I gotta fix the sides and things like that. But because of that, he also overshot to another base that I'm working on, the castle concept. Now, that right there is the original Old Dad Village. But if you see this right here, this is hinting you off that we've got this now. And this is something that he had made for me because he knew I had to get there, and to just get there was going to be hard, especially being on that area. I don't have fireworks. I don't have really anything. I do now, though. I mean, he was just like, let me see that controller. Got on my main computer, got me fireworks, got me different stuff, and, kind of made it happen. And then he's like, okay, now I'm going to make a road. Well, before he went and he took and made another portal from that area, he started and he was just going to go by coordinates. Well, he got something mixed up and did the coordinates off and forgot the negative positive. So he makes a portal that is positive blocks very far away. And you're about to see how far away this is. And this is all made by him. He was just like, look at that. Nobody would, you definitely want to be able to be like, I want to go there. I want to mine that sometime. I want to do this or that. So he makes me some walkways and things like that. And then, oh my, I am going really fast. And then he just keeps going. I got my portal. I'm going to be able to go to my different areas and things like that. This is from him fixing the pick, because as we were going, it was having some trouble, of course. And yeah, so I've got my main character in the main village right now, and I've got my main character in the main village right now, and I've got another character at my castle build project, and I've got another character at this new place because when he overshot, he was just going to seal it up and fill it back in, and I was like, don't do that. It's right by a spawner. And I decided that I was going to take it and make a base out of it. Well, you know what? I would have been wise to brought some of them portal things. But that's okay. That's okay. So, we're going there. We're, it is a long haul, by the way. I have the coordinates up, and I found that I've been on this game for over 5,000 Minecraft days, which, you know, he said was a long time. Long time to be in one world. And I was like, you would think that I'd have more done. Now, I marked it with that. That's how you know how to get there. Because on the way there, he said this would be a great area for you to get wither skulls. Wither skeleton heads. Anyway, the wither thing, Captain 3 head. And so, like, as we go here, I'll show you where it is. I'll show you some of the stuff I did for it. There's another place where I can go down and mine. Get me some netherrack. Netherrack. It's just fun to say. Netherrack. And I really shouldn't be in my netherite, because normally if I make a trip like this, I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now I have it on peaceful mode because I've got all my games going. Kinda like building and things like that. The furniture mod I had to get rid of. It when it went to update, it was just, and it never came back right. Never came back right. And I like went to a house here recently, and I was like, what's going on here? And I was just like, I'm good. I don't need this. Like, it's kind of like the whole reason why I'm not playing my Java. If Java had controls with a controller to where I didn't have to fix the mod every 3 days or every time that there was an update, I would still be playing my Java too. But that's the thing, it doesn't, and you have to fix it every single time. And sometimes I need help fixing it or something like that. And at that point, you know, you go a day, a week, 2 weeks without playing your game, and you're just like, this is ridiculous. I'm good. So, so here, check it out. Nether Fortress on the way there. And that's where we was talking about this area here. So that's why I play Bedrock. Okay, so this is where it would be good to, you know, fight skeletons so I can get another Captain 3 head. But I waited forever, and as you see here, I made an area so that they may spawn better, but they don't. And there's probably ways to do it, but the spawn rates in Bedrock are rough, to say the least. So I made a way into there, and I'll probably just wait and have him get me the stuff for a portal. Fight the skeletons, fight Captain 3 head. That's all him stuff anyway, my boy. I was trying to talk him into doing it this week after he did this, but it took him like a solid 4 hours to make this one and the one that goes to my castle project. And yeah, he was done at that point. So we're almost there, but as you can tell by the coordinates, this has been quite the walk. There we are. So here it is, and I had learned about the netherrack and it burns forever. So I was like, why am I using torches then? Okay, so this was right beside, and you're going to have a little trouble seeing it, but see a spawner, and it's right up against that wall because it's right beside where the portal is. And I like put a 2-block thick wall. And I was just like, you know what? I like this area. I'm going to keep it. And I made steps going out, though that took quite a while. If I recorded that, that would have been like a whole video by itself, just me making steps. I made this, and I brought a care package, because... And there's the old dad that is meant for here. This is going to be his place. And I'm actually going to leave him there, here. This is one of my PlayStations. And, yeah, he's got a parrot and everything. So, he's staying. So, and I clearly, well, I'll tell you what, I'll grab that controller. Let's see here. It'll be this one. See, I can move him around a little bit. Actually, being it's set up like that, there's... But what I wasn't so sure about the care package, but I mean, honestly, all this was trees, and as you can see by my, well, I guess you can't. I'm looking at the wrong game, but the pickaxe, not the pickaxe, the regular axe is about done. So I had to go ahead and make a care package for the character so that he could have different stuff. Stuff that's going to be harder to find. And if I'm making even a simple base, this stuff will help. And this is all the stuff that I brought him. Brought him a couple sponges because, well, I went past them. I eventually want to name my parrot or that panda if I can get it locked in. I got me a couple more axes, some bone. Bed. I saw one sheep so far. Now, here's another neat thing about this area. It's already been looted, by the way. I was like, I ain't sure what to do with this building, and my boy was like, let me see that. And Luke was just like, boom, right in there and took care of everything. And he looted it, and I didn't die. So that was good, because, you know, this is really a beautiful area. And so when I made this, I also wanted to be able to, and believe it or not, it wasn't on this one, which is the main playing game. It was on the one that the computer's on. But that tower there, so I can find my way back to spawn or to the portal. I used netherrack. Let's see here. I keep forgetting. The game that lives here does not have an Electra. That's why I had to bring this stuff. And yeah, I made I used the netherrack and lit it and set it up for that. You know, this is a great opportunity to check this area out a little bit. But I'm going to see. And if anything else, at night, it'll be easier to find. All I have to do is get up there, fly. Oh, yeah, my character here doesn't fly. But eventually, what I'd like to do is find a spot to actually make base. But I'm going to need to find this area right here all the same. So, hey, thank you guys for hanging out. I wanted to show you the portal. And maybe next time I'll show you like the castle area where I started that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out again. I'll see you next time. Later.